been a long time since I've been ordering a weapon and reviewed it for you guys, so here we go. So what's going on, Pixel Gun gamers? We're back again, Boss Mother right here for another video of Pixel Gun 3D. Today's video, it's going to be, just let me switch weapons and equip that, the AI pistol. Now, it's been a long time since I've again been reviewing weapons and also not being doing some battle pass. I decided, well, let's try to bring a pack of battle pass weapons review. It won't come like day after day, like the next day not gonna come by. It won't come consecutively, but I will continue to bring all of the battle pass weapons within this week right here. And without anything else to say right there, that's going to be the plans for the review videos that are coming by. And check out the weapon right now as we speak. So the AI pistol, forgot the dot in between, but the developers didn't mind that much. Shaped like a claw, pink purple, I don't know, cherry blossom pink base color with some light blue. They kind of complementary, but I don't see that being much that common in any sci-fi design, futuristic design weapons. But it's dynamic because it can turn red, and the bot here can turn red, the bot screen can turn red, and also blue. Friendly and also evilish. It's legendary backup weapon with fire rate 92, capacity 10, and mobility 65. Fires single shots that blocks gadgets, and also gives another random effects. Kinda, it might bamboozle some people, it might confuse some people because it says gadget blocker and random effect. So basically, it blocks gadgets and can also give a random effect from fire, bleeding, or poison in its power right here, its own properties. Now, this can be only obtained from the Battle Pass when you buy the Golden Premium Pass. So go to the gallery, actually go to the Battle Pass, and we can check it out. I already finished because of the all of the stuff. I know it's one day, and I'm doing review videos of this expedition season, but I decided that we do so. AI pistol, well, that's already obtained from the first level when you already buy the premium pass, and you continue so on with this repetitive pass until you can get all some of the other weapons that I will be reviewing in the future. I will actually try to bring a review battle pass weapons review pack for you guys, as well as some other stuff that we gotten from the craft right here that we're ready to show off and see what they can do. Let's go to Polygon and actually check out what it can do. So it's an AI pistol, and the music is, thank goodness, gone. But now let's check out this thing. So it has hip fire only, and let's listen to the sound. Yeah, that's the fire rate of 92 right here, and we also have a capacity of 10. We can increase that by module combos and increase the damage that this thing does with some elemental modules. And don't forget, it blocks gadgets and also gives 3 random elements. So it's a random pick out of 3. So now I gave my opponent poison and bleeding. It could be good to torture your opponents with this weapon and then try to finish them off with another weapon, or just deal huge damage with another weapon to make sure that they will be defeated, or just be as critically wounded as possible. Because when you hit more of this weapon, it's gonna bring 2 out of 3 random effects, unless you stacked another effect. Well, it doesn't really stack. When you fire with the same effect, I think it would reset the effect duration. So you kind of want 2 different effects to happen at the same time, and that was not 2 different effects, that was 2 burn effects that knocked out one another with the duration. Let's check out this bot. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, there we go. We got poison and bleeding. So if you get to achieve 2 different effects or bring 3 different effects onto your opponent, well, that's then for him to suffer, and then you can continue firing with this thing. So I feel like this weapon is designed for. So I feel like this weapon is well designed for torturing your opponents as well as dealing damage. It deals pretty okay damage to the dummies, but we have to check out what it does in the battlefield against real players. First round without modules, without masks. Let's see how it all goes. I just keep getting hit by this freaking dog right here. Am I gonna die by a dog? Really? Really, my dude? Alright, let's just get down there. I'm going to be only moving and also firing with this one weapon, which limits my movement ability so that people can just switch around and just catch me up. That's the main problem with playing single. Alright, are you gonna die by the effects? I'm not entirely sure about that either. I have a really hard time using this at a close range as for now. What I can see. Yeah, reload time is okay. Okay. It's without modules and without the mask. I'm using the demolition mask, by the way. That's why I jump higher. We just got killed. And I just get lagged. Holy moly. Freaking lag everywhere. Not really, though. Oh, that two-shotted that guy. So long, dude. Look at that. Snatching him. Just make sure you land a hit and that should be it. And I got a kill again. And I'm actually first place using this weapon only. Well, I think that happened multiple times, but I'm not entirely concerned about that right now. I just wanted to see how well it fares out. And yeah. Pretty decent rate of killing. With its fire rate, it does a pretty decent rate of killing for my own part. So I do find interest into this weapon right here. I like the style, although it's claw based. Cannot land a single hit. What was that? I think he fired the scroll and he got killed by the poison effect from this thing. So these effects are actually made pretty strong. And I'm not upgrading this weapon to do mythical because I want to see it in its own original properties, and you can consider if you want to upgrade yourself if you have the gems to do so. I actually thought I got a double kill right there, but never mind. And this guy just came up, this guy just popped up right in front of me, so I decided to shoot him. I feel like I'm not supposed to want to hold the fire button while I'm panning around. I feel like I should just move around and just constantly press so that I have more control. I have more control when I press with this button, when I just keep pressing instead of actually following the fire rate and holding the weapon. Yeah, you're about to get shot, my dude. You're about to get shot. Don't worry. You got hit by the poison and you died. And I can hear you again. And you're lagging for me. Again. But I still killed you. Let's go. And I have 4 more ammo. Well, I ran out of ammo, so I just gotta run around and get this refilled by my death right there. Okay. Ladies' toilets, really? With all those purple plants? That's a weird pun, my dude. That's a weird pun. Okay, so far I find it pretty cool to use. I won a victory, I won a game right there with the weapon, and it seems to be faring pretty well. Now, there's nothing that much I want to say about this weapon. The mobility, again, I've been explaining that number. It feels pretty average. I don't really focus that much into the mobility unless it's really fast and really slow, like 50 to 85 mobility. Those are like the highest contra lowest mobility that we have in the game. Other than that, we only get to know the features, and the feature makes the weapon pretty strong when you stack up effects against your opponent. If the weapon doesn't really do that well against some opponents that want to be tanky, then the effects are sure going to be substituting those damage that should have been made. And other than that, you just continue pummeling that guy with effects and make sure that he's getting knocked down and shot and defeated. Alright, let's try to see how it fares in the 2 other commonly styled sets that we used to play. Also, new add up for the review video. I'm going to be telling which kind of modules I want to add up to the weapon itself. So I won't be going too much in depth of explaining each of the modules. I'll be preferring my own modules into this weapon, or else the video is just gonna take so long, and there's probably more information than what you guys need to know about. So we're going to go in with the strongest kinetic and crit hit. That means if we get a critical hit, then it means we're going to do more damage, and the effect will be making the opponent suffer a little bit more when we have a critical hit damage. We can have reload speed or magazine size. I think I go with reload speed, so that we can get even faster reload speed, and I get fortune as my little perk right there. Alright, let's get to the setup. Second try, I tried to put this weapon into a large map, and as you can see, this setup doesn't have any modules. Well, except for the weapon itself, the AR pistol, and also I'm still using the demolition mask, if you guys are wondering. Because you guys need to know how I play this. And a lot of people are leaving down here. So let's see right here. Can we do long range with this exoskeleton? Yeah, we can. Still fairly do okay damage against my little opponents right here. Maybe I should have just put modules on myself into the other weapons next time I'll be doing such a video like this one. But it doesn't matter for now, because I'm going to slash you. That was just a stand-on. That's just a stand-on, my dude. Okay, let's try to get my aim right here. Oh, you're burning. I got you, dude. I got you burning. Come on, get just shot. Get shot, my dude. Just want you to get shot, and then we can all be happy. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Oh, can't slash. And I got him. We were both using the same kinds of weapons, but one that deals more effective, the one that does heavy damage. I see over there. But also, that guy, well, that guy was pretty freaking lucky. He just catch me while I wasn't that well aware. But I knew that someone was firing from behind, like usual. Someone is stringing around, I see right here. Okay, I just gotta keep firing. I think this is a really hard weapon to swing with. Come on. And I slash you up. Oh my goodness, you see how hard this weapon is because of its very slow attack rate. Come on, dude. Someone's fine with a shooty. Did I actually get him? No, not really. I got the kill point, but I didn't get the kill point. Yeah, no, I got the points, but I didn't get the kill point. Someone is actually that daring to just fire a slowdown weapon. And that sound of reloading is, that sound for me like, oh, I'm happy that you freaking reload my gun, dude. Just stop reloading me. That's what I feel like this sounds like. Look at what I'm doing when I'm just holding the weapon and firing it like an automate. In PG3D. Doesn't fit well for my part. Oh my goodness. And I missed both of my shots. That's unbelievable. I just have a third chance right here. And I think you got, yeah, you have an exopilot set, my dude. I see that. Get you. I get you. Okay, reload my guns a little bit right here. Come on, dude. Yeah, a bit of my guns actually have limited ammo. Oh, look at that. So for him, it didn't take that many shots just to finish him off. Royal Ashbringer, my dude, and a really ferocious weapon. And also, a good weapon of choice is the one that makes people angry. Nowadays. Okay, we'll just walk around. I've just been sticking around this town, man. Just walk around. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Okay, that didn't work, but... You got... Okay, come on. Never mind. Oh, I still killed him. I thought, okay, maybe I'll get knocked down this time because that guy was firing the potato implant as I was trying to smack him with my core sword. But we got some decent gameplay right there. I feel like this is pretty fitting to, yeah, I used the Echo Dot rifle, so that were pretty fitting as well as the other weapons that I use for the half casual setup. Pretty impressive so far with my own gameplay. Isn't the best gameplay because when I use different kinds of setups with different weapons for different setups, it makes a different experience, and you get of course a very healthy gameplay for yourself, and also learn new weapons as you're playing. Although you're not that well used to it, but you know, so many weapons have been launched and they have the same kind of properties that you're so well known into that, and therefore should be worrying that much when you're playing around with the new weapon. Some people may not have that kind of effect, but they sure have a little bit of that effect. as the developers introduce the same weapon. It's not like every single weapon are completely different. This is, after all, an FPS game that is built under the term shooting, as you guys may know when we're talking about developing new weapons. Anyways, turn loadout. Let's see how this goes, shall we? And what the frick? Really? Oh my goodness. And I blew you up. Haha! Sucker! Oh, you used the same weapon. Nasty boy. And yet you still don't hit. But I hit you. And I thought I could smack you a little bit more, but I was wrong. Hold on a second. Combo string, my dude. And this weapon has a delay by default, just so you guys are fully aware of that. And I'm also, yep, I'm using the Halloween mask as well as the gadgets. No, not the gadgets, but the modules. Oh, well, that didn't freaking work. That freaking weapon has a wall break, my dude. So that's one thing to talk about. Are we just gonna fire each other with that thing, man? Just because I fire with the Bedeaver means that you have to fire with that thing too? Well, looks like it for me. Yeah, this guy is definitely flying around with that thing. Yes, you're not the only one that has this terribly, terribly horror-like weapon, if you want to call it that way, based on damage. This brings horrors in the battlefield when you're using it. Doesn't make a fully flexible combo string, but it sure packs a big punch, this weapon nowadays. Now this sucker is flying around with this thing still. Getting him killed, man. And that should have gotten killed. Yeah, I think that pretty much got him killed. And you're getting smacked. You're getting smacked. And okay, never mind. I didn't get you smacked over there. Just gotta get you smacked so that you can get some burning effect. Come on, land the shots pretty well. Never mind. See, he has the advantage. How do you say that jetpack isn't fair, my dude? Really? I still got you this time now. I just got you this time. Ah! I cannot switch. There we go. You literally gave him that much spawn prod so he could fire another shot. This feels disrespectful. Can't really understand that these suckers are still really, really strong weapons. And yeah, this is a close range map, so using it on close range doesn't feel like to make any difference in case of difficulty for my own part. That was a pretty dumb looking death, but I don't mind. So I can stay up a little bit. Never mind, I keep missing my freaking shots. I got hit by all of the bleeding. If I hit you with some effect, that would be nice. You got killed, and as well as you. Yeah, so cause the Bedeaver, when you actually hit with this weapon, it just causes a lot of devastating damage. There's no doubt. And now you just changed the freaking oven because you don't like the fact that you're using a hook up projectile, a loop shot like that. But we're going to be using a different weapon in the next review video. So yeah, we just reviewed that, and holy, it looks like a worm, and I'm just aiming like I would in Minecraft, apparently, when I'm aiming around with the weapon. Doesn't matter for me, because I want to get a hit. It reminds me of aiming similar to the bow when I'm aiming with the Bedeaver. Other than that, it's still baffling that it does quite a lot of damage, and why a lot of people are using it, so that they get a lot more people angry because of its power. All of those go together in the Pixelgun 3D world, but let's talk less about that, and maybe more about it in the future. This weapon is pretty, well, you just gotta figure out in the conclusion. So I'm not gonna do maps, okay? I'm not gonna do maps, because I don't want to walk around with the map. The weapon itself, pretty okay, pretty decent good, in my own opinion. And it has a delay by default, which means that whatever happens, Whenever you switch from any category to this weapon, it will have its own pull-up delay for its own single shots. And the developers designed it to just try to prevent the combo string in 3 category spam that are going right now. Kind of hypocritical when they talk about keeping the diversity up with Pixel Gun game, but that is their own decision. Anyways, you can use it with all of the styles. You can use it singularly with 65 mobility, so it's a pretty average mobility that you can have for the weapon itself. It does fairly decent damage and can kill people. Stack them up with effects makes it to where the weapon itself has its own strength. The strength comes in stacking up effects one another. And what by that I mean different effects. Other than that, it's clearly up to you. That's all the information I provide for you guys. You can use it in a combo string, but that won't really make a flexible combo string because it is not made for delay by condition. It's made delay by default. So that's that story right there. So if you did enjoy it, be sure to hit the like button, and if you're new and enjoy my overall content, be sure to subscribe to my channel. That button is the well familiar button that you guys all know. And other than that, do you prefer the weapon yourself? And if there was anything that you missed, be sure to tell in the comment section. That's for this video, and let's move on to the next thing that we'll be uploading. Bye!